Good morning, everyone. Today I want to explore a topic that might seem counterintuitive, the idea that God wants you to be alone. In a world that often equates solitude with loneliness, we must understand that there is profound purpose and meaning in the times we spend alone. Solitude is not a punishment. It is an opportunity for growth, reflection, and connection with the divine. Self-discovery is one of the most profound aspects of solitude. When we are alone, we are presented with a unique opportunity to delve deep into our own psyche and explore our true selves without the distractions and expectations imposed by others. In today's fast-pacing world, filled with constant noise and busyness, we often lose sight of who we are and what we truly desire. Solitude acts as a mirror, reflecting back to us our thoughts, beliefs, and values. When we take the time to be alone, we can engage in self-reflection. This process involves asking ourselves important questions. What are my core beliefs? What are my passions? What do I truly value in life? In these quiet moments, we can confront our fears and insecurities, understanding that they do not define us. Instead, we can begin to peel back the layers of societal expectations and external pressures to reveal our authentic selves. Furthermore, self-discovery in solitude allows us to recognize patterns in our behavior and thought processes. We can analyze our reactions to various situations and understand why we respond in certain ways. For instance, we may uncover that we have been living our lives based on someone else's expectations, whether it be family, friends, or society at large. This realization can be liberating, as it empowers us to make choices that are aligned with our true selves rather than conforming to external demands. In addition to understanding our beliefs and behaviors, solitude provides the space to dream and envision our future. When we are alone, our minds can wander freely, allowing us to explore our aspirations and desires without judgment. This creative freedom is crucial for personal growth, as it enables us to think outside the box and consider possibilities that we may have never entertained before. We can envision the life we want to lead, the goals we wish to achieve, and the person we aspire to become. Moreover, self-discovery during solitary moments can lead to greater self-acceptance. As we reflect on our strengths and weaknesses, we can learn to appreciate ourselves more fully. Recognizing that we are imperfect beings, yet still worthy of love and respect, fosters a sense of inner peace. This acceptance is vital for our overall well-being and mental health, as it encourages us to be kinder to ourselves and to embrace our unique journey. In the context of our spiritual lives, self-discovery can also deepen our relationship with God. When we are alone, we can seek to understand how we fit into His grand design. We can explore our spiritual gifts and talents, reflecting on how we can use them to serve others and fulfill our purpose. This journey of self-discovery is not just about knowing ourselves better, it is about recognizing our place in the world as children of God, loved and valued for who we are. Ultimately, self-discovery is a continuous journey that requires time, patience, and honesty. Solitude creates a safe space for us to embark on this journey, helping us to uncover the layers of our identity and to embrace the fullness of who we are. Through this process, we become more equipped to engage with the world around us, building meaningful connections and living authentically in alignment with our values and beliefs. Solitude offers a unique and profound opportunity to strengthen our faith in God. In a world filled with distractions and noise, it can be challenging to maintain a deep and personal relationship with the divine. However, when we intentionally carve out time to be alone, we create a sacred space that fosters spiritual growth and renewal. This solitude becomes a powerful sanctuary where we can seek God, listen to His voice, and experience His presence in a more intimate way. When we find ourselves in solitude, we have the opportunity to engage in meaningful prayer. Prayer is not merely a ritual, it is a heartfelt conversation with God. In the quiet of our solitude, we can express our thoughts, feelings, hopes, and fears without interruption. This allows us to communicate openly and honestly with God, deepening our connection with Him. We can pour out our hearts, seek guidance, and ask for strength in times of difficulty. As we pray, we often find that our worries begin to fade, and we feel a sense of peace wash over us, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Moreover, solitude provides the ideal environment for meditation and reflection on Scripture. When we remove ourselves from the busyness of life, we can focus our minds and hearts on God's Word. Meditating on Scripture allows us to internalize its truths and promises, helping us to better understand God's character and His plan for our lives. In solitude, we can reflect on the teachings of Jesus, the wisdom of the Psalms, and the guidance of the epistles, allowing these truths to take root in our hearts. In addition to personal prayer and meditation, solitude also provides a space for listening. Often, in our prayers, we speak, but we may not take the time to listen for God's response. In the stillness of solitude, we can attune our ears to His voice, seeking His direction and guidance. This listening posture is crucial in our spiritual journey as it allows us to discern God's will for our lives. We may find that He speaks to us through our thoughts, feelings, or even the still, small voice within. Learning to recognize and trust this divine communication is a vital aspect of strengthening our faith. Furthermore, moments of solitude can lead to a greater awareness of God's presence in our lives. When we step away from the noise and distractions, we become more attuned to the ways in which God is actively working in and around us. We may begin to notice the beauty of creation, the kindness of others, or the small miracles that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. This heightened awareness can lead to a deeper appreciation for God's love and faithfulness, reinforcing our faith and trust in Him. Solitude also allows us to confront our doubts and fears. Many of us wrestle with questions about our faith, and these doubts can feel overwhelming at times. However, when we allow ourselves to be alone, we create a safe space to bring these doubts before God. In solitude, we can seek understanding, explore our questions, and wrestle with the complexities of our faith. This honest engagement with our doubts can lead to a stronger, more resilient faith as we work through our uncertainties and seek answers from God. Moreover, being alone can help us identify areas of our lives where we may need to seek forgiveness or healing. Solitude encourages us to reflect on our actions, relationships, and spiritual health. We can examine our hearts and recognize where we may have fallen short or where we need to extend grace to ourselves and others. This process of reflection can lead to repentance and renewal, allowing us to draw closer to God and strengthen our faith as we experience His forgiveness and love. Ultimately, strengthening our faith in solitude is a multifaceted process that involves prayer, meditation, listening, and honest reflection. It is a time to deepen our understanding of God, to engage with His Word, and to open our hearts to His guidance. In these moments of aloneness, we can experience the transformative power of God's presence, allowing our faith to grow and flourish as we become more rooted in His love and purpose for our lives. Emotional healing is one of the most profound benefits of spending time alone. In our fast-paced lives, filled with responsibilities, interactions, and constant stimulation, we often overlook our emotional health. We might rush through our days, attending to the needs of others, or keeping ourselves busy while neglecting our own feelings and emotional wounds. Solitude provides a crucial opportunity to pause, reflect, and engage in the healing process that our hearts desperately need. When we are alone, we can create a safe space to confront our emotions. This means allowing ourselves to feel whatever we are experiencing, be it sadness, anger, anxiety, or grief, without the pressure of societal expectations to move on or be strong. In solitude, we can acknowledge these feelings without judgment. We often avoid our emotions out of fear or discomfort, but solitude encourages us to sit with these feelings, explore their roots, and understand their significance in our lives. By doing so, we begin to process these emotions in a healthier way. In addition to acknowledgement, solitude offers a chance for reflection on past experiences that may have caused emotional pain. This can involve revisiting memories that we might have suppressed or avoided in our busy lives. By facing these memories in solitude, we can gain clarity and perspective on what happened, why it affected us, and how we can move forward. This reflection can be an essential step in the healing process, as it allows us to understand the impact of our past on our present and future. Moreover, solitude provides an opportunity for forgiveness, both of ourselves and others. Often we carry burdens of guilt or resentment that weigh heavily on our hearts. In the quiet of solitude, we can reflect on these feelings and seek to understand their origins. This process may involve recognizing where we have been hard on ourselves or where we have been hurt by others. As we explore these feelings, we can begin to practice forgiveness, releasing the grip that these negative emotions have on our lives. This act of letting go is essential for emotional healing, as it frees us from the shackles of the past and allows us to move forward with a lighter heart. Additionally, solitude can foster self-compassion, a critical component of emotional healing. When we are alone, we can learn to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. This involves acknowledging our struggles and imperfections without harsh self-criticism. Instead of viewing our emotional challenges as weaknesses, we can recognize them as part of the human experience. This shift in perspective allows us to cultivate a more loving relationship with ourselves, which is vital for healing. Solitude also allows us to connect with our inner selves, giving us the chance to understand what we truly need for emotional well-being. Often, we might ignore our own needs in favor of meeting the expectations of others. However, when we take time to be alone, we can tune into our desires, aspirations, and feelings of discomfort. This self-awareness is crucial for emotional healing, as it empowers us to take action to address our needs. Whether it involves setting boundaries, seeking support, or engaging in self-care practices, solitude gives us the clarity we need to make healthy choices for our emotional health. Furthermore, being alone can facilitate the practice of mindfulness. In solitude, we can engage in mindfulness techniques that encourage us to be present with our thoughts and feelings. This practice can help us observe our emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. By learning to be present and to observe without judgment, we can create a sense of calm and stability within ourselves. Mindfulness can also help reduce anxiety and stress, allowing for greater emotional resilience. Lastly, solitude provides an opportunity for healing through creativity. Many people find that when they are alone, they can express themselves in ways that they might not feel comfortable doing in the presence of others. Whether through writing, art, music, or other creative outlets, solitude allows for exploration and expression of our emotions. This creative process can be therapeutic, providing an outlet for feelings that might be difficult to articulate in words. Engaging in creative activities during solitary moments can lead to profound emotional release and healing. In summary, emotional healing is a vital aspect of solitude that offers us the chance to confront our feelings, reflect on our experiences, practice forgiveness, and cultivate self-compassion. It allows us to connect with our inner selves, understand our needs, and engage in mindfulness and creativity. Through this healing process, we can emerge from our solitude not only with a deeper understanding of ourselves, but also with a renewed sense of emotional well-being that enhances our overall quality of life. Personal growth is a vital aspect of the human experience, and solitude plays a significant role in facilitating this transformative journey. In a society that often values constant activity and external validation, finding time to be alone can seem counterintuitive. However, solitude provides a unique environment for self-improvement, reflection, and development. By embracing moments of aloneness, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities for personal growth that we may not achieve otherwise. One of the primary benefits of solitude is the opportunity for self-reflection. When we are alone, we can take the time to evaluate our lives, our choices, and our aspirations without the influence of others. This reflective practice allows us to examine our goals and determine whether we are truly pursuing what we desire or merely conforming to societal expectations. In solitude, we can ask ourselves important questions. Are we living authentically? Are our actions aligned with our values? This deep introspection is essential for identifying areas in our lives that require change or improvement. Moreover, solitude encourages us to develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When we are alone, we can engage in activities that promote learning and self-improvement, whether it's reading, writing, or pursuing a new skill or hobby. This focus on personal development allows us to challenge ourselves and step out of our comfort zones. As we push our boundaries in solitude, we cultivate resilience and adaptability, essential traits for navigating life's challenges. Another important aspect of personal growth in solitude is the opportunity to set and evaluate our goals. When we take the time to be alone, we can create a clear vision for our future. This may involve identifying short-term and long-term goals, outlining the steps needed to achieve them, and assessing our progress. Solitude allows us to break down our aspirations into manageable tasks, creating a roadmap for success. This process of goal setting can lead to increased motivation and a sense of purpose, driving us to take actionable steps toward personal fulfillment. Additionally, solitude can enhance our emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence refers to our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions as well as the emotions of others. When we are alone, we can develop a deeper awareness of our emotional responses and triggers. This self-awareness enables us to process our feelings more effectively and respond to situations with greater empathy and understanding. As we cultivate emotional intelligence in solitude, we become better equipped to navigate interpersonal relationships, which is essential for personal growth and development. Solitude also provides an opportunity for developing resilience. Life is filled with challenges and setbacks, and how we respond to these difficulties plays a crucial role in our personal growth. When we are alone, we can reflect on past experiences and identify how we overcame obstacles. This reflection helps us recognize our strengths and coping mechanisms, reinforcing our ability to face future challenges with confidence. Embracing solitude allows us to build a foundation of resilience that empowers us to tackle adversity head-on. Furthermore, engaging in solitary activities can enhance our creativity. Many people find that their most creative ideas emerge during moments of solitude. When we are alone, our minds can wander freely, unencumbered by external distractions. This creative freedom allows us to explore new ideas, perspectives, and possibilities. Whether it's through writing, painting, brainstorming, or daydreaming, solitude fosters an environment where creativity can flourish. By nurturing our creative instincts, we can unlock new avenues for personal expression and growth. In addition to fostering creativity, solitude allows us to cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, fully engaging with our thoughts and feelings without judgment. When we take the time to be alone, we can practice mindfulness through meditation, deep breathing, or simply being aware of our surroundings. This practice enhances our self-awareness and helps us develop a greater understanding of our thoughts and emotions. By cultivating mindfulness, we can reduce stress and anxiety, which are often barriers to personal growth. Lastly, solitude can lead to increased self-discipline and accountability. When we are alone, we have the opportunity to set boundaries and establish routines that support our personal growth. This may involve creating a daily schedule for self-improvement activities, setting aside time for reflection, or establishing a regular practice of goal setting. By holding ourselves accountable in solitude, we can develop the self-discipline needed to stay committed to our personal growth journey. This accountability can lead to increased confidence and a sense of accomplishment as we work toward our goals. In summary, personal growth is a multifaceted journey that solitude significantly enhances. Through self-reflection, the development of a growth mindset, goal setting, emotional intelligence, resilience, creativity, mindfulness, and self-discipline, we can unlock our potential and become the best versions of ourselves. Solitude serves as a catalyst for this growth, allowing us the time and space to explore our inner selves, confront our challenges, and embrace the transformative process of becoming who we are meant to be. Clarity of purpose is a fundamental aspect of living a fulfilling and meaningful life, and solitude serves as a vital catalyst in helping us achieve this clarity. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it is easy to become distracted by external demands, societal expectations, and the opinions of others. These distractions can cloud our understanding of what truly matters to us and can lead us to pursue paths that do not align with our authentic selves. Solitude provides a precious opportunity to step back, reflect, and gain a clearer sense of our purpose in life. When we take time to be alone, we create a space for introspection and deep thought. This allows us to ask ourselves essential questions. What are my passions? What brings me joy? What values do I hold dear? These inquiries are crucial for understanding what truly drives us. In solitude, we can explore these questions without the pressure of external judgments or distractions, enabling us to delve deeper into our inner desires and motivations. Furthermore, solitude allows us to reflect on our life experiences and how they shape our sense of purpose. By examining our past, we can identify pivotal moments that have influenced our beliefs and aspirations. For instance, we may recall experiences that ignited a passion for a particular cause or a moment of challenge that revealed our resilience. Recognizing these defining moments can provide valuable insights into our purpose, guiding us toward a path that aligns with our unique journey. In addition to reflecting on our experiences, solitude encourages us to visualize our future. When we are alone, we can dream freely about the life we want to create. This process of visualization is crucial for clarity of purpose, as it helps us articulate our aspirations and set goals that resonate with our true selves. We can envision our ideal life, the contributions we want to make, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. This vision serves as a guiding light, motivating us to take the necessary steps toward achieving our goals. Moreover, solitude fosters a deeper connection with our values. Understanding our core values is essential for clarity of purpose, as they serve as a compass that guides our decisions and actions. In moments of solitude, we can reflect on what matters most to us, be it family, integrity, service, creativity, or growth. By identifying and clarifying our values, we can align our choices and actions with what we genuinely believe in. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment and authenticity to our lives, reinforcing our sense of purpose. Solitude also allows us to confront and challenge any limiting beliefs that may hinder our pursuit of purpose. Often, we carry internalized narratives that can hold us back from fully embracing our aspirations. These narratives may stem from past experiences, societal expectations, or fears of failure. In solitude, we can critically examine these beliefs and determine whether they serve our purpose or impede our growth. By challenging and reframing these limiting beliefs, we create space for new possibilities and opportunities that align with our true selves. Additionally, the clarity gained in solitude can help us set meaningful goals. When we understand our purpose, we can establish specific, actionable steps to pursue it. This process involves breaking down our larger aspirations into manageable objectives that we can work toward incrementally. By setting clear goals, we create a roadmap for our journey, allowing us to measure our progress and celebrate our achievements along the way. This goal-oriented approach not only enhances our focus, but also fosters a sense of direction and motivation. Furthermore, solitude provides an opportunity to cultivate patience and perseverance in the pursuit of our purpose. Understanding that clarity of purpose is often a journey rather than a destination allows us to embrace the process of exploration and growth. In solitude, we can reflect on the importance of persistence and resilience as we navigate the challenges that may arise along our path. This perspective encourages us to stay committed to our purpose even when faced with obstacles or setbacks. Finally, the clarity we gain in solitude often leads to a greater sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in life. When we align our actions with our purpose, we experience a profound sense of meaning and connection. This fulfillment comes from knowing that we are living authentically and contributing to something greater than ourselves. Solitude empowers us to embrace our individuality and pursue our passions, leading to a life that resonates with our core beliefs and values. In summary, clarity of purpose is essential for living a fulfilling life, and solitude plays a pivotal role in helping us achieve this clarity. Through introspection, reflection on experiences, visualization of our future, identification of values, challenging limiting beliefs, setting meaningful goals, and cultivating patience, solitude provides a framework for discovering and embracing our true purpose. By taking the time to be alone, we can unlock the insights and motivations that guide us on our journey toward a life of meaning and fulfillment. In our modern world, distractions are ubiquitous. From the incessant notifications on our smartphones to the constant demands of work and social obligations, it is increasingly challenging to maintain focus and clarity. These distractions can significantly detract from our ability to engage in meaningful self-reflection and spiritual growth. However, solitude offers a powerful antidote by allowing us to detach from these distractions and create a space for deeper connection with ourselves and God. Detaching from distractions begins with recognizing the impact that external stimuli have on our mental and emotional states. The constant barrage of information, social media updates, and multitasking can leave us feeling overwhelmed and scattered. In solitude, we can consciously unplug from these distractions, turning off our devices and stepping away from the chaos of daily life. This intentional withdrawal creates a blank slate where we can focus on what truly matters without the noise of the outside world. When we detach from distractions, we create an opportunity for deep contemplation. Solitude allows us to sit with our thoughts and feelings without interruption. This practice of deep contemplation can lead to profound insights about our lives, our relationships, and our spiritual journeys. By allowing ourselves the time and space to reflect, we can connect with our inner selves and gain clarity on our aspirations, fears, and desires. This introspective process fosters a greater understanding of who we are and what we truly want from life. Moreover, detachment from distractions enhances our ability to be present in the moment. In a world filled with distractions, it is easy to become preoccupied with past regrets or future anxieties. However, solitude encourages us to focus on the here and now. By practicing mindfulness in our moments of solitude, we can cultivate a greater awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. This presence allows us to experience life more fully, appreciating the beauty of each moment and recognizing the divine presence in our lives. Additionally, detaching from distractions can lead to increased creativity. When we remove ourselves from the constant input of external influences, we give our minds the freedom to wander and explore new ideas. This creative exploration is often stifled by the noise and busyness of daily life. In solitude, we can engage in creative pursuits without judgment or pressure. Whether it's writing, painting, or brainstorming new projects, the absence of distractions allows our creativity to flow freely, leading to innovative ideas and solutions. Furthermore, solitude fosters a deeper connection with our spiritual selves. When we detach from the distractions of the world, we create space for spiritual reflection and growth. This might involve prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in silence, allowing ourselves to be present with God. In these moments of spiritual detachment, we can cultivate a greater awareness of God's presence in our lives and seek His guidance and wisdom. This connection is essential for deepening our faith and understanding our purpose in the grand tapestry of life. Another significant benefit of detaching from distractions is the opportunity for emotional processing. Life is filled with experiences that evoke strong emotions, but often we do not take the time to fully process these feelings. In solitude, we can confront our emotions head-on, allowing ourselves to feel and understand them without the need to distract ourselves with external activities. This emotional processing is vital for healing and personal growth, as it allows us to work through unresolved issues and gain clarity on our emotional responses. Moreover, detaching from distractions can improve our overall well-being. Constant exposure to distractions can lead to stress, anxiety, and burnout. By intentionally stepping away from these distractions, we can experience a sense of relief and rejuvenation. This break from the constant demands of life allows us to recharge and reconnect with ourselves, promoting mental and emotional health. The restorative effects of solitude can lead to increased resilience and a greater capacity to handle the challenges we face in our daily lives. Finally, solitude enables us to cultivate a sense of inner peace. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, finding moments of quietude can bring a sense of calm and tranquility. By detaching from distractions, we can create a sanctuary within ourselves where we can reflect, meditate, and simply be. This inner peace allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity, enabling us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. In summary, detachment from distractions is a crucial aspect of the journey towards self-discovery, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. Solitude provides the opportunity to unplug from the noise of the outside world, allowing us to engage in deep contemplation, practice mindfulness, and foster creativity. By creating a space for spiritual reflection and emotional processing, we can enhance our overall well-being and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Ultimately, this detachment empowers us to live more intentionally, focused on what truly matters in our lives. Preparation for service is an essential aspect of personal and spiritual growth, and solitude plays a crucial role in this process. In many faith traditions, individuals are called to serve others, whether through acts of kindness, community engagement, or sharing their unique gifts and talents. However, before we can effectively serve others, it is vital to take the time to prepare ourselves spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Solitude provides the perfect environment for this preparation, allowing us to reflect on our calling and equip ourselves for the journey ahead. One of the first steps in preparing for service is to deepen our understanding of our personal gifts and strengths. In solitude, we can take the time to reflect on what we are passionate about and where our talents lie. This introspection allows us to recognize the unique contributions we can make to our communities and the world. By identifying our gifts, we can align our service with our natural abilities, making our efforts more impactful and fulfilling. Solitude provides the quiet space needed to explore our strengths without the distractions of daily life or the influence of others' expectations. Additionally, solitude enables us to clarify our motivations for serving. It is essential to examine the reasons behind our desire to help others. Are we seeking recognition, approval, or validation? Or is our motivation rooted in genuine compassion and a desire to make a positive impact? In moments of solitude, we can engage in honest self-reflection, allowing us to assess our motivations and ensure they are aligned with our values and beliefs. This clarity will help us approach service with authenticity and integrity, fostering deeper connections with those we aim to help. Moreover, preparing for service often involves cultivating empathy and compassion. Solitude provides an opportunity to reflect on the experiences of others and the challenges they face. By stepping away from our own lives, we can develop a broader perspective on the world and the issues that affect different communities. This increased awareness fosters empathy, allowing us to approach service with a heart open to understanding and supporting others. In solitude, we can meditate on the importance of compassion, seeking to embody these values in our interactions with those we serve. In addition to empathy, solitude allows us to build emotional resilience. Serving others can be emotionally demanding, especially when we encounter suffering, hardship, or injustice. To be effective in our service, we must equip ourselves with the emotional strength to handle these challenges. In solitude, we can engage in practices that promote resilience, such as mindfulness, journaling, or prayer. By developing emotional resilience, we become better equipped to face the inevitable challenges that arise in service, enabling us to respond with grace and compassion rather than becoming overwhelmed. Furthermore, solitude offers an opportunity to seek guidance and discernment. Many people feel a calling to serve, but the specific path may not always be clear. In moments of solitude, we can seek divine guidance through prayer and reflection. This process of discernment helps us to understand where we are being called to serve and how we can best use our gifts to meet the needs of others. It is in these quiet moments that we can listen for the still, small voice that guides us toward our true purpose in serving others. Additionally, solitude allows us to cultivate a spirit of humility. When we prepare for service, it is essential to recognize that we are not saviors, but rather vessels for positive change. In solitude, we can reflect on our own limitations and the importance of approaching service with humility. This perspective fosters a sense of gratitude for the opportunity to serve and reminds us that we are all interconnected in our humanity. By embracing humility, we can engage in service that is grounded in respect and dignity for those we seek to help. Moreover, solitude provides the space for developing practical skills that may enhance our ability to serve. Whether it is improving communication skills, learning about a specific issue, or acquiring technical expertise, solitude allows us to focus on self-improvement. This may involve reading books, taking online courses, or engaging in training that equips us for effective service. By dedicating time to skill development, we increase our capacity to make a meaningful impact in the lives of others. Finally, solitude encourages us to establish a sense of balance and self-care. And by increasing our sense of development, directing our balance in self-care, serving others can be demanding, and it is essential to maintain our well-being to sustain our efforts. In solitude, we can reflect on our own needs, ensuring that we are not sacrificing our health or happiness in the name of service. This practice of self-care enables us to approach service from a place of abundance rather than depletion. By nurturing our own well-being, we can serve others more effectively and with greater joy. In summary, preparation for service is a multifaceted process that is significantly enhanced by moments of solitude through self-reflection, clarity of motivation, empathy cultivation, emotional resilience, discernment, humility, skill development, and self-care, solitude equips us for the journey of serving others. By taking the time to prepare ourselves in this way, we can approach our service with authenticity, compassion, and a sense of purpose, ultimately making a positive impact in the lives of those we serve. Rediscovering joy and gratitude is an essential aspect of our overall well-being, and solitude provides a powerful opportunity to reconnect with these positive emotions. In the midst of our busy lives, it can be easy to reconnect with these positive emotions that surround us. The constant demands of work, relationships, and daily responsibilities can create a sense of overwhelm and distract us from appreciating the beauty of life. Solitude offers a sanctuary where we can slow down, reflect, and rediscover the joy and gratitude that enrich our lives. One of the key benefits of solitude is the opportunity for reflection on our experiences and the blessings we often take for granted. When we take the time to be alone, we can intentionally reflect on the positive moments in our lives, whether big or small. This might include recalling cherished memories, recognizing the kindness of others, or appreciating the beauty of nature. By consciously reflecting on these experiences, we cultivate a deeper awareness of the good in our lives, allowing joy to resurface. This process encourages us to celebrate the moments that bring us happiness, fostering a sense of fulfillment and contentment. Moreover, solitude provides the space to practice gratitude actively. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. In solitude, we can create a gratitude journal where we jot down the things we are thankful for each day. This practice encourages us to identify specific aspects of our lives that bring us joy, whether it's a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, or a warm cup of coffee in the morning. By regularly reflecting on these blessings, we train our minds to notice and appreciate the abundance in our lives, leading to a more positive outlook. In addition to reflecting on past experiences, solitude allows us to be present in the moment and engage with our surroundings mindfully. When we are alone, we can take the time to observe the beauty of nature, the sound of birds chirping or the warmth of the sun on our skin. This mindful engagement with our environment enhances our sense of joy and connection to the world around us. By immersing ourselves in the present moment, we can experience a profound sense of wonder and appreciation for the simple things that often go unnoticed in the busyness of daily life. Furthermore, solitude encourages us to explore our passions and interests, which are key sources of joy. In the hustle of life, we often prioritize obligations over our hobbies and creative pursuits. Solitude provides the space to reconnect with what truly brings us joy, be it painting, writing, playing music, or gardening. By engaging in activities that ignite our passions, we tap into a wellspring of joy that enriches our lives. This exploration allows us to cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment as we embrace the activities that resonate with our true selves. Additionally, solitude enables us to confront and release negative emotions that may be clouding our ability to experience joy. Life can be challenging, and it is natural to experience feelings of sadness, frustration, or anxiety. However, when we take the time to be alone, we can process these emotions in a healthy way. This may involve journaling, meditating, or simply allowing ourselves to feel our emotions without judgment. By acknowledging and releasing negative feelings, we create space for joy and gratitude to flourish. This emotional cleansing is vital for maintaining a balanced and positive outlook on life. Moreover, solitude fosters a sense of self-acceptance and self-compassion, which are essential for experiencing joy. When we are alone, we can reflect on our strengths and weaknesses, embracing our authentic selves without the pressure to conform to external expectations. This self-acceptance allows us to appreciate who we are, imperfections and all. By practicing self-compassion, we can treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, fostering a positive relationship with ourselves. This internal harmony is crucial for cultivating joy, as it empowers us to celebrate our uniqueness and find happiness within. In addition to self-acceptance, solitude provides an opportunity to engage in spiritual reflection and connection. For many, spirituality is a source of profound joy and meaning. In solitude, we can take the time to pray, meditate, or engage in spiritual practices that resonate with us. This connection to something greater than ourselves can instill a sense of purpose and joy that transcends our daily challenges. By nurturing our spiritual lives in moments of solitude, we can experience a deep sense of peace and gratitude for the blessings we have received. Furthermore, solitude allows us to appreciate the importance of community and connection. While solitude is often associated with being alone, it also provides an opportunity to reflect on the relationships that bring us joy. In our moments of solitude, we can think about the people who support and uplift us. Friends, family, mentors, or even acquaintances. This reflection can deepen our appreciation for these connections, reminding us of the joy that comes from meaningful relationships. By recognizing the positive impact of others in our lives, we can cultivate gratitude and a desire to nurture these connections. Finally, solitude can inspire us to cultivate a mindset of joy and gratitude in our daily lives. As we reflect on our experiences and rediscover the positive emotions that arise in solitude, we can carry this mindset into our interactions with the world. This might involve expressing gratitude to those around us, sharing our joy with others, or seeking out opportunities to spread positivity. By embodying a mindset of joy and gratitude, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the happiness of those we encounter. In summary, rediscovering joy and gratitude is a transformative aspect of solitude that enhances our overall well-being. Through reflection on our experiences, active gratitude practice, mindful engagement with our surroundings, exploration of our passions, emotional processing, self-acceptance, spiritual connection, appreciation of community, and cultivating a positive mindset, solitude empowers us to reconnect with the joy and gratitude that enrich our lives. By embracing these moments of aloneness, we can create a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness that resonates in every aspect of our existence. In conclusion, the journey of solitude is not merely about being alone. It is a profound opportunity for self-discovery, emotional healing, personal growth, and spiritual connection. Through moments of solitude, we can strengthen our faith, clarify our purpose, detach from distractions, prepare for service, and rediscover joy and gratitude. Each of these elements plays a vital role in shaping our identity and enriching our lives. As we embrace solitude, let us remember that it is a sacred space where we can cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship with God. It is in these quiet moments that we can find clarity, peace, and inspiration to navigate the complexities of life. Solitude invites us to slow down, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. So I encourage each of you to intentionally carve out time for solitude in your life. Allow yourself the gift of being alone and embrace the transformative power it holds. As you journey through solitude, may you find healing, growth, and a renewed sense of purpose that empowers you to live authentically and serve others with joy and compassion. Thank you.